Welcome. Got the kayak out here. Super excited about it. We're gonna drop the kayak in. We're gonna catch some bass. It's gonna be a good one. Hoping it doesn't rain. Not the best looking day I've ever seen, but you just don't know until you try. So I think we're gonna throw the lipless around. Hopefully catch some nice sized bass. Have a good time. Let's go. And we are off. Looks like the weeds are down a little bit, which is awesome. Hopefully that means the lipless is going to be doing very good stuff for us today. I think we're going to catch a lot as fall kicks in, which we're starting to really get into fall now. The bite gets better and better by the day. Let's see if we can make it happen. There's what we're starting with. The old Bill Lewis lipless crankbait rattle trap. I think it's a quarter. No, this is probably a half ouncer. Not the best with sizes. 2.5, 3 inches long. Should be a great bait to throw. There's one. That was weird, pumped slack in it. So cool. Just about to tell you, just by kind of feeling the water, I'm thinking it's in like the mid 70s, mid to upper 70s still. Holy cow. Finally getting some cloud cover and the water temperature's going down just a touch. So feels good. I think in the next week we're gonna start going down from 80-degree weather down into the 70s and even some 50s and 60s in the mornings. But first one is down and on the board. There we go. The old lipless does it again. It's kind of my go-to lure when I'm not sure what to throw, or you know, I just have too much confidence in this bait. Plain and simple, it works every time I'm fishing. If I can get it to swim, it will catch fish. I think I've got a, yeah, I got one. This has to be a really small fish. Yeah, that was like a microscopic, like 7-incher probably. Felt like a weed at first, but then you could tell after a couple cranks on the reel that it was definitely having a little bit of a head shake there. Not bad. A couple fish now. It's a little slower than I was thinking, but it's always a little slow in the beginning. And the biggest thing is you got to work around the lake. You got to find them. You got to figure out that pattern. Maybe they don't want the lipless today, but we'll find out. We're just going to keep working around, going quickly. I don't like to sit in any one spot too long, so a couple casts each spot, moving on. There's a nice fish. Spinning the boat just a little bit. Not bad. There we go. Number 2. Officially in the boat. Look at that. Barely hooked. One more flip and he'd probably have been gone. That's how easy that hook comes out. Second one officially in the boat is a little bit better than the first couple we've had bite. So, very nice fish there. Lipless again. There we go. Another killer bass. These things are so fun. So fun. Right in that upper top lip again. Nice, definitely a different bass. That last one, you'll be able to see that marking pretty good for a little bit. But another one down. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Things are, I can't say it enough. It's so fun to just come out after work and just put a hurting on the largies. Doesn't always go this way, but occasionally, especially in the early spring and late fall. Yeah, there's another one. These fish can just be stupid good. I think I kind of figured out where they're sitting at. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. Sometimes it just takes, you know, a little looking. You'll figure out where they're sitting and you can really get into them. So fun. And look at the belly and the girth and just everything. Like, if you were into eating bass, that's the one you want right there. Nice thick shoulders on them, very healthy fish. Hopefully that thing spawns and makes monster babies, but good stuff. Unreal. And I'm pretty sure, like, just wait till you see this bait. Probably gonna have to retie after that. Where's the bait at? Gone. Demolished. Heck yeah. I'm gonna have to find some pliers for this one. Not an ideal hook placement, but when they swallow it like that, they are definitely committed. He should be just fine. There we go. Right after some weeds, picked him up. This section of the lake is kind of like a really shallow flat with a big bowl right in the middle. So I think a lot of these fish hang out in that bowl or right on the edge of that flat, looking for bait and any kind of schooling fish that they can come up and slam. Got him. I just watched a fish jump out of the water straight in front of me. That was kind of wild. Hung up on a log. As you can see, there's lots of trees in here, and occasionally you'll get stuck on some stumps around here. Pretty unfortunate, kind of blows out the spot, but if you're not fishing the structure, you ain't gonna be catching them. Okay, getting into a shallower section of lake, unfortunately. Lots of weeds through here. We're going to switch over to a weedless swim bait that I'm about to tie on right now. Little Kitech 4/0. Extra wide gap hook, swim bait hook, all at the same time. It's weighted, I think it's like a 1/4 ounce, but hopefully that's able to put us on some fish. Just too many weeds in here to throw anything that's not weedless, so we're gonna switch to that and see if we can find a couple more. The lipless is working excellent, and we'll probably switch back to it eventually, but once we get through this weeded section, we'll go back to the open water baits. All right, first cast is off with the weedless swim bait. We'll see if we can get a couple through here. I don't know if they're up shallow or if they're still deep. It's so hard to tell in a kayak. I wish I had some depth finders and, you know, some kind of fish finding device on here. It just makes it a little bit easier. You can see the temperature of the waters and the whole works. There we go, baby. First one on the old swim bait. Not bad at all. It's taken a hot second. We finally found some good structure that's holding the fish. We'll take it. Kicking pretty hard. It's a nice one. That is truly a great fish. Nice. First one on the swim bait. Not a bad guy at all. Heck yeah, it's so cool. It's kind of neat too, when he went back in the water, he went down about a foot and then started shaking like he thought he was still hooked. So love seeing that kind of cool stuff. Polarized lenses are the key to bass fishing, honestly. So much you can do when you're sight fishing, and just so much cool stuff you can see when you're, you know, handling fish or in close quarters with them. We got one. As I was trying to jerk it through some weeds, I had so much caught on here. Little one. And we switched back to the lipless for a second there, and he soaked me. I'm just telling you, the lipless just gets the bites so much faster. I'd rather fish limited sections of the lake with the lipless and be getting a couple more bites than trying to work through every inch with the swim bait. The swim bait's great bait, but just for today, they want that moving bait that's, you know, got a little more vibrations and agitates the water just a touch more. So a couple more down. Awesome. There we go. We're hooked up right out in that big deep bowl. Hoping there's more in there. I've been trying to find it. It's so hard to find when you just sight fishing for it. Oh, there he goes. Lost him. But like I said, there's a big bowl that's surrounded by a lot of really shallow water, and it usually holds some fish when it's a little bit chillier out. Today it's been pretty warm until the clouds kind of came through. Now it's finally cooling off some. There's one. Ooh, that's a good bass. Yeah, buddy. Nice fish. Ah, no. I honestly need to be giving these things the beans. I think I keep losing them because I'm just kind of playing. Just trying to have fun, enjoy the day, and you know, it's not always the most fun when you're just horsing fish in, so. I think I found another school of them. You might notice my sunglasses have been on and off quite a bit today. They've been scratched so bad by fish and pliers and who knows what else that they've been giving me headaches. I need to get new lenses. Got him. Ooh, that's a nice one. Very nice fish. Okay. Not so sure he actually knew he was hooked for a hot second. It kind of just really limits their ability to swim once you get that. Okay, all right, buddy. It's like one of their, once you get one of their like pec fins, it's really hard for them to swim very well. So kind of felt like he was a little bigger than he actually is. I got him. Another guy. There we go. Hooked up. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh my gosh, this is a good bass. That's an awesome fish. Awesome bass. That's the best one of the day by far, although he's not a ton bigger. He's probably 17 inches, and I'm gonna say about 2 pounds. Beautiful, healthy. Pulled super hard. I'm wondering if, so right in here is another one of those shallow ledges, and it works down into a little bit deeper spot with full of weeds. I'm wondering if maybe they're moving up shallow again, at least in this section of the lake. They certainly weren't right behind me. Hooked up again, baby. Yeah, buddy. Little one. Can't hold him out of the water, so I stopped getting so soaked. Squigger. We're hooked up, baby. Yeah. Looks like a good one. Not too shabby. Oh, nice jump there. When you're catching them like crazy, it's no big deal if they jump and they shake the hook, but if you're only getting 1 or 2, you really don't want fish to jump. It's always neat to watch them jump, but not always a good thing. Fish seem to have a very natural way about them where they can shake hooks pretty easily, even when they're buried like this and you have to use pliers. Another one bites the dust, baby. Yeah. Cool. Ka-donk. Back down they go. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. So much fun to make, and you know, it's kind of crazy out here. The fishing's getting really good. I don't know if it's like a, you know, a fake fall or whatever, but fall it's approaching quickly. There are a few leaves around me that are starting to turn yellow. Very excited for fall. The fall bite gets stupid good, and also hunting picks up. So hunting season starts this weekend. I'm pretty excited about that, but you know, fishing is fishing. I love it out here, and beautiful day, even though it's a little cloudy and overcast. We made it happen. We caught quite a few fish. I don't know how many were in the video, but we had to have caught at least 15, and I think that's probably on the low end. Bites probably close to 20. So hopefully we get into some more over the next couple weeks, but until then, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.